It's really remarkable to hear 10 intelligent people debate real issues. That really should be what politics is.
My big takeaway from tonight's debate was that how none of the candidates really said anything other than trying to outspeak the other candidates.
The thing that impresses me the most, I guess, is the fact that they all want the same thing. They just have different ways of getting there.
I was actually very pleased to hear Kamala Harris come across so strong. She was my favorite from the beginning.
They've talked, I think Kamala Harris had a very strong position on health care when she was talked about the person going to the ER late at night, waiting, debating on whether or not they were going to walk into the ER, because health care is so expensive.
I feel like if someone won it, it was Kamala Harris, but that was just because of how well poised she was. Her voting history makes me very hesitant to fully throw my support behind her.
Hands down, I have to say, Harris did. She did fantastically. She stood out, she was strong, and she did not back down.
I think the biggest takeaway was the just the position overall of how strong Kamala Harris came on. And the positions that she took. I didn't think in the past she was very clear about some of these issues, and she kind of fortified her position.
There were a couple candidates I feel like that were very strong, so every time they spoke, I thought that they did really well, and that was Kamala Harris and Marianne Williamson, as well as Bernie.
I wanted one of the Democratic candidates. And Bernie is the one who's attracted my attention.
I've been a longtime supporter of Bernie Sanders. He's almost dictated the terms of both debates. You know, it's been his policies from 2016 that are really taking center stage.
The one who fell the furthest was Biden. He did not do well. He was not prepared for some of the questions surrounding racial injustice.
There's been a couple of people going after Joe Biden, and I think he's gonna fall apart.
The biggest loser was by far had to be Vice President Biden, and the fact that he didn't do his research enough to know that Kamala Harris was one of those people who was bust, and just says to me that he didn't prepare and he didn't think he needed to prepare. So kind of that entitlement of, I am next to be president and I have been anointed, so I don't need to do the homework.
Joe Biden saying that he wants the electric cars by 2020, even though it was a misspoken thing. That was funny. It was funny.
Some people say it stands for Make America Think Harder. And then the back is Yang 2020.